If you're anything like me, one of the very first things that you did after updating to version 1.1 of Aether Gazer was go into the modifier progression screen. And one of the things that you'll notice for some of the units that you have within the game is that there's a brand new feature called chips. In this video, I want to go ahead and talk about what chips are and why they're so beneficial to the future of this game, as well as talk about other features that I think will be coming in future updates. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to support content like this. And if you want to see more Aether Gazer content from me in the near future. Anyways, let's get it popping. Alright, so I'm going to keep this very simple because it isn't really anything that's too complicated to explain. But first I have to mention that chips wasn't supposed to come until version 2.0. So it's very clear that the developers are moving a ton of features that we were supposed to get much later to earlier patches so that it will add more depth to the combat and the gameplay within Aether Gazer. So I just wanted to go ahead and mention that they are working hard over there at making sure that this global version of the game is much better than the launch version of the CN Aether Gazer build, right? So we're going to go ahead and talk about this new chips feature. Now, one of the very first things that you'll notice is that not every character has it. And the reason for that is because they find new ways to enhance the AI, the old AI, as well as give a set of orders to the newer characters. Now, it's best that they introduce this as early as they did, because now they can tune the chips as they progress through the game. Now, what is this exactly? So, the chips feature, you can think of this as giving the AI a set of orders so that these characters, when they are in the AI slots, they will function a specific way. For example, Bazimbo, I have her set to target the same targets as the leader. Me, the player, the leader, will be targeting a specific enemy, and I want Bazimbo to always be targeting that same enemy. Now, while this doesn't say she will always be doing it, it says that she will be doing it from time to time. So there are some situations where she might be targeting another enemy, or she might have focus on another enemy. But this will prioritize making her target the same target as me, the player. And this gets deeper and deeper with every single character that's here. And some characters even have more than one chip that will allow you to customize how their AI works. And this is completely different from that mimir system that we have already had within the game. The current mimir system simply just gives you and the AI a set of buffs that will benefit the combat. This doesn't really give them a set of orders. This new system, this chip system, gives them a specific set of orders of what to or not to do. So the reason why this is good is because the biggest complaint when we have AI within games is that they end up doing things that we don't want them to do, and most likely killing mobs that we don't want them to kill. Maybe you don't want them to target the boss and you want them to take out the mobs around you so that you can focus on dealing DPS to the boss. Maybe you don't want a specific character using a specific skill or an attribute that is a part of a skill, and the chip system can help with that. And the reason why you don't see every single character have this just yet is because maybe they just haven't found a way to enhance that specific character's AI just yet, or they want to wait until releasing that chip for much later when it is more beneficial to the game's future. So in a nutshell, that is what the chip system is. It isn't overly complicated, but it is a feature that was supposed to be coming in 2.0. But one thing that I do want to mention is that this also means that we could be getting other things like 120 frames per second on mobile much sooner. This is something that I've really wanted, and it just seems like it's not here just yet. I hope they release it before we reach 2.0, but if they don't, it's fine. 60 frames per second is good, but 120 frames per second is much better. So there's one last thing that I believe would enhance this entire game if it comes sooner, but I don't expect this feature to come until 2.0. Right now we have this Sigil feature, and basically this is a way to build your characters. It is a way to enhance your character's abilities by giving them a specific set of buffs so that you can get the most out of the skills that each character has. Now, if you deviate from this formula, the specific way to build the character, not only are you wasting your resources, but it is a pain in the ass to fix because of those resources wasted. Now, this new system is here to address that problem. Now, we're not going to lose the initial sigil system. This is just going to be an addition to that sigil system. This will basically allow you to customize the character any way that you choose. If you want to reduce cooldown so that you can use specific abilities more, you can do that. If you want to enhance the skill damage of specific skills, you can do that. This is meant to give you absolute freedom over how you build your characters with no penalties. This is a game changer. There's not many games that do stuff like this without penalizing you. And I feel like this is going to change the game entirely. I can't wait till this comes. This is going to be one of those features that allows you to, once you have built your character the way that you're supposed to build the character, you can now experiment. And that is something that is missing from many action RPGs on mobile. There's a specific way you're supposed to always build your characters, and it gets boring doing it that same way from game to game. This system here is going to change that. And I'm so thankful that it's in this game because it's going to be so fun to play around with. And that's basically it. I just wanted to give you a rundown of the chips and talk about some things that I would like to come to the game much sooner if they choose to bring them to the game much sooner. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with more people that might want to see this video, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Love you guys. Peace out.